We are just about into that season.
Right.
It may be that we do not see a preseason storm. Next Wednesday is June 1st, and right now nothing brewing out there.
But they do say that it's going to be an active season. They predict an active season.
Yes, it's likely an active season. Again, what those seasonal forecasts don't tell you, though, is where any of those storms would go. So you kind of take a little bit of that. Looking at our forecast today, it was a very gorgeous afternoon after we got through early this morning with quite a bit of rainfall. 86 degrees, that's our current temperature. The high, we stayed below average. Now our rainfall today at Kenner, 1.15. We'll add to that the almost 2.5 inches we saw yesterday to really give us a good soaking across the entirety of the area, and now a stretch of drier weather going well into next week. Outside at the moment, beautiful. Low humidity with a lot of sunshine, a 56-degree dew point. Temperature and dew point are 30 degrees apart, so humidity right now is only at 36%. That makes it feel so much nicer outside. In the mid, some upper 80s out at the moment, but again, with the low humid air, it makes it feel so much nicer. We could easily be 90, 91 degrees. When dew points are in the 40s and low 50s, that makes it feel so much more comfortable. The front really brought in the drier air as soon as it moved through. I thought maybe the drier air would kind of slowly work its way in later tonight, but boy, by late this morning, the drier air had already started moving in, and with dew points going from the 70s to 50s before the noon hour, that was key. This is what's going to make the next couple of days so pleasant, because even as temperatures get into the possibly upper 80s, the drier air is going to make it feel much, much more like early spring as opposed to almost summertime. Now, unfortunately, though, it's still late May. You know the muggies will be coming back through Saturday and Sunday morning, maybe early, still very nice. Then during the day Sunday, we are going to start to see that return flow, an onshore flow, meaning winds back off of the Gulf, and this green color is the higher humidity, and so humidity will be on the rise by Sunday and Monday. Now, I was speaking about our rainfall totals. Again, over an inch today, 2.5 inches nearly yesterday at the airport. So now for May, we have a surplus, and we are starting to kind of eat away at that rain deficit for the year, and it's also helping us out with the drought. Now, we still do have somewhat of drought conditions across much of the region, but they're not nearly as bad as it had been. Earlier, the kind of abnormally dry, the yellow color, which is not quite into the drought range, was really just kind of a corner of the Florida parishes, and now we're starting to see that kind of erode away, or I should say the drought kind of erode away as we are finally starting to get more rain. Now, we've had a good soaking. We need a couple of days to dry it, and it looks like we're going to get that. So less humid through Saturday, mostly dry well into next week, and the tropics are quiet, and that may continue right up to the point of the start of the season. No development is expected for at least the next 5 days. Nothing really going on. And looking at the computer models, none of them really jumping out as to any real development. Both the Euro and the GFS had been indicating maybe something trying to form in the East Pacific. That would not be in the Atlantic basin, and they're not really grabbing onto that just yet. And then really nothing forming as we get into then Wednesday midnight would be the start of hurricane season, so it's possible we do not see any early season storms. Again, going back all the way to 2015, we have had a preseason storm develop each and every year, and so maybe, just maybe, this season we do not see that May storm. Next couple of days, though, we're not talking tropics, we're talking about it actually feeling more like early spring with that dry air in place. Starting to feel more humid by Sunday and kind of a muggy day by Monday, Memorial Day, but on the whole, the weekend for the holiday weekend looking beautiful, and we are going to stay mostly dry with maybe just a stray shower going into next week.